Hi, I'm Emily. This is Freddie. We are really looking forward to sharing our exercises with you. And so let's get into it. In this video, we're going to explore and have a look at a really good exercise for your upper abdominal control. Your rib cage, or most people's rib cages, tend to be a little bit elevated here in our posture because we've always been told to stand up straight. But in fact, our ribs are actually designed to be sitting in. I like to say it's a little bit like your ribs are sitting on a shelf versus the bin lids are popped up and the ribs are up. You can see how much load that could potentially put through my lower back. Okay, so the exercise we're going to do is called the chest lift. And I'm going to show you the exercise, and then I'm also going to show you a variation so that you've got another way to look at it from the perspective of how you're using your body, whether you're actually engaging your upper abdominals or not. First of all, you're going to lie on your back. Your feet are hip width apart. So hip width is a fist between your ankles and your knees. Your pelvis and your spine are in neutral. That means there should be a little bit of space under here. The knobby bits on the front are in line with your pubic bone. That's your pelvis in neutral. And everything's nice and long. You want to feel like you're slightly lifting the pelvic floor, so like you're drawing up through a straw. And that each vertebra of your spine is suspended from a piece of string from the pelvic floor all the way up through the back of your head. You're going to take your hands, link them like so, and then pop them in behind the base of your skull. So you're kind of giving your head some really good support, and then you're going to lengthen back down. Elbows are in your peripheral vision. You're going to take a breath in, and as you breathe out, you're using your rib cage and your upper abdominals. You're going to keep your head heavy in your hands to come back up, or come up. You're going to take a breath in there, and as you breathe out, you're going to gently lengthen back down. And again, breathing in. And breathing out, coming up, using the ribs, keeping the head heavy in the hands. Inhale and exhale back down. So I want you to repeat that 6 times if you feel like you're able to keep your head heavy in your hands. If not, what we're going to do is look at another method for this, which I actually think is a really great way to see if you can engage these really well and you can support your head. Okay, we've got either a theraband. This is a black one. You can use any theraband. The lighter coloured one, the lighter ones will just be a little bit more stretchy. Doesn't really matter. Or you can use a long scarf. It'll do the same thing. Okay, so you're going to take your band and you're going to lie it lengthways on your mat or on the floor. And you're going to lie on the middle of it. So you're just lining yourself up. You're going to grab the end and bring it up over your head. And then you're going to have your elbows out to the side. Again, we're hip width apart, pelvis in neutral. You're just going to take up the weight of your head with your hands. You're going to take a breath in again. And as you breathe out, you're pulling your arms towards the ceiling and you're bringing your ribcage down and in to come up. Now you can see I'm not compressing down here. I'm actually creating quite a nice lengthening of the back of my body and just gently drawing the upper abdominals in. And again, breathing in, breathing out, head heavy in the band, and coming up. Inhale, exhale. Gently lengthening back down. Now you don't actually have to come too high in this exercise. I have a pretty flattened chest because I used to have asthma as a kid, so I actually can't get up very high anyway. But you don't want to feel like you're compressing all of this down. You actually want to feel it's almost like you're lying in a hammock and the hammock's being pulled up towards the ceiling. We'll do 2 more. Breathing out, upper abdominals. And gently coming back down. Now after you've done that, it's quite nice to go back to the original exercise and see if you can again keep your head super heavy, laid back in your hands, and that you're just working the upper abdominals. Please do leave me a message. Let me know how you get on in the comments. If you have any troubles, I have so many different techniques for finding these muscles and getting these muscles working with whatever body type you have, and I'd be super happy to help you out. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a great day. Kia kaha. Bye.